There are loads of different ways in which you can earn coins within FIFA 23 Ultimate Team. What makes this game great is that you don't need to do every single one of these, nor do you just need to stick to one. It comes down to your playstyle and what you enjoy most, which decides what you really should be looking into. And for you to easily make that decision, we're going to go through every possible way you can make coins within FIFA 23 Ultimate Team. But before we do get into that, one of the easiest ways in which you can get coins is by heading over to AOA. Over there you can buy yourself some cheap fast FIFA 23 coins, completely reliable, and if you use Fnatic at checkout, you also get yourself a 3% discount. Link can be found in the description down below. Getting back into the video, the first way in which you can earn coins by actually playing the game and not buying them is through objectives. This is what I recommend you looking into when you first start Ultimate Team, because it's so much easier and quicker for you to start getting coins into your account than actually going through any of the other game modes. Objectives are broken into different areas. You have objectives, milestones, foundation, seasonal progress, and events. For 90% of these challenges, they will gift you with pack rewards, and sometimes those packs aren't even good, with them being customization options. But there are also a few selected objectives in here which will give you a small coin reward, as well as under your seasonal progress you can get coin bonuses which will be applied at the end of every single game that you play. The second way is through matches themselves. No matter what game mode that you're playing in, there will always be a coin reward at the end. This will give you anywhere between 500 to 700 coins, and the more matches that you play will actually affect how many coins you get. But for you to really increase this, you need to play hundreds, but this will affect your multiplier. The only game mode within FUT 23 which doesn't reward you with coins at the end is FUT Moments. These do not class as full games as they're based on small snippets, so you do not get a coin reward, but you will be able to get FUT stars, and those FUT stars can be used to redeem packs. That is how you can profit from this game mode. In addition to matches, you can then use these matches to go through various game modes, and there's quite a few of them, but each of them are slightly different. So we need to go through these individually. Firstly, you have squad battles. Squad battles is there for you to play matches against the AI. You can select the difficulty, and this will dictate how many points you'll be able to earn after you play that game, whether you win or lose. Quite simply, the more points you have, the higher your rank, the better reward. These rewards will give you coins and also packs. And this is done on a weekly basis where you can claim these every Sunday, which is also the exact same time in which the points reset, and you have to go through it all again for you to build up your points to then get a new reward the following Sunday. For most people, playing against the AI is completely boring and they never want to do it, so you'll head over to Division Rivals. Division Rivals is similar but slightly different. You have your individual matches which will give you coins, but you also get your weekly reward. Your weekly reward is broken down into two different components, but this really comes into a complicated ladder system because there's a lot more to it. So with Division Rivals, there is first off weekly rewards. These are available every Thursday, but you must win a minimum of 4 matches. It doesn't matter what division you're in, you just need to win 4 games. And you will earn a reward on Thursday, but there's an extra level to this. If winning 4 games is not enough, which for a lot of players it isn't, you can take it to the next level where you need to win 8 matches. And this is really where it caps off. But if you was to win 8 games within Division 10, it is not going to be as good of a reward than if you won 8 games within Division 1, despite it being the exact same amount of wins that you have. With these rewards as well, you also get a choice. You have a tradable reward, an untradable reward, and then one which really gives you more coins and then less packs. But it doesn't just stop there. There's also seasonal rewards with Division Rivals, which doesn't really come down to how many games you win, but really how many games that you've played. And these are gifted to you at the end of a season. Yeah, again, the more games you play, the better reward, but also the higher the division you're in, the better reward. Playing 90 games within Division 10 is not as good as playing 90 games within Division 1. If you do well within Division Rivals or you play a lot of games, you'll also be gifted FUT Champions points. This is where you can use them within FUT Champions, which is broken down into 2 different components. Firstly, you have FUT Champions Playoffs. Here you'll be able to get anywhere between 500 to 900 coins per game which you play individually. But also, every single game that you win, you'll be gifted 4 points. Every game that you lose, you'll be gifted 1 point. The goal is to progress through the ranks. You'll have 10 games in total, and the aim is to get at least 20 points. If you get 20 points, this will unlock the next stage, which is the FUT Champions Final. The cool thing with the FUT Champions Playoff is that these games can be played at any time. And the second that you reach a checkpoint that you're happy with, you can forfeit the rest of your matches to carry on getting a few extra points, or you can just call it quits there. You can claim the reward that you've already unlocked, and the reward will instantly be added to your account. Unlike what we have with Division Rivals and Squad Battles, which are based on a set day every single week. If you did get those 20 points that we did previously mentioned, you'll also unlock the next stage to this, which is the FUT Champions Final, and here is where you can play another 20 games, but these are only available through the weekend, from Friday to Monday morning. This is the Weekend League. The more games you win, the more points you'll get, the higher you'll climb the ladder, and the better the reward. As soon as all 20 games are finished or the Weekend League comes to an end, those rewards will instantly be added to your account, the exact same as FUT Champions Playoffs. For most people, this is what they spend 90% of their time doing, going through Division Rivals, Playoffs, and then FUT Champions. But if you want a chance to earn a pretty decent reward, which also requires you to put coins up front, then this is where you'll head over to FUT Draft. FUT Draft is broken down to single player and online, but they do the same thing. It all comes down to your capabilities within FUT to decide which one of these you should go into. Online draft is incredibly sweaty. You'll spend 15,000 coins or 300 FIFA points, and there you'll be given a random selection of players for you to build your team. You'll then use that team to go into matches. If you win the first game, you go to the second round, and the idea is that you go through all 4 rounds, winning every single game, and for every round that you progress to, the better your reward. If you can consistently get to that final round, then over time, you're most likely going to profit from this game mode. You'll still get the 500 to 900 coins per match every single time. Plus each round that you go through, your reward gets better. If you're like me and you don't see yourself as a good player, you can keep on going into single player draft. Cost the exact same every single time, and you're not going to get as good of a reward towards the end, but if you keep on going through this, it's likely that you will be able to profit. It also gives you a faster turnaround for rewards compared to the other game mode where you play against the AI, which is Squad Battles. These are all the different ways in which you can earn coins just by playing matches. If you don't want to play matches, then there's still some other options. The first way is to go through squad builder challenges. These are known as SBCs. Most of the time, they will either reward you with a player or with a pack, but there has been a few times in the past where EA have rewarded you with coins. If you always want to profit from going through these challenges, there's a few SBCs that you should always focus on and complete whenever they show up. This is your Foundation SBCs, your Advanced Challenges, Marquee Matchups, upgradable challenges being Bronze, Silver, and Gold, League SBCs when they're released, and also swaps when they're released. The rest of the challenges which get added to the game are either players, which is entirely up to you whether or not you go for them based on if you're actually going to play with them or if they play for a team that you support, and the other challenges will reward you with packs. And you need to make the decision for yourself whether or not it's worth going through that SBC for how much it costs to actually retrieve that pack. Because even though there may be a challenge which will give you a 100k pack, there's still no guarantee that you're going to get anything good. My favorite way to make coins within FUT 23 is through trading. Now, I can't go through every single trading method within this game because we'll be here for hours. But just know that there are plenty of trading methods out there, whether or not you're a beginner or someone that's been playing Ultimate Team for a very long time. There will be a trading method for you. And here on this channel, we go through all the basic trading methods so that if you are a beginner, you know exactly how to make coins through trading so that you can make extra whilst doing the activities that you enjoy doing. On top of trading, this is actually a separate category, but also kind of comes under the same thing, is investing. You're still buying and selling players, but with investing, you tend to hold them for a bit longer. One of the most popular ways to invest is with fodder investing. This is where you'll look at rare gold players above a certain rating, buy them when they're cheap, and just send them to your club. You'll then wait. How long you have to wait all depends on the events that happen throughout the year. But at some point within the future, EA normally releases an SBC which requires you to have that rating, and because that challenge is so desirable, all of a sudden people flood to the transfer market to buy these players to use for that SBC, and that forces the player price to increase, and it's at that point in which you can sell. This isn't the only form of investing, but is one of the easiest to do. The easiest way for you to earn coins within FIFA 23 is through the store. If you're buying FIFA points, this really couldn't get any easier. You just open packs until those FIFA points go to 0. And if you've got a large pocket, you can keep this going for however long you want. For most people, you probably can't endlessly spend money on FIFA points. So for you, you can always look at your preview packs, which reset every single day. This will actually let you see what's in your pack before actually going through to purchase it. And it's worth doing this every single day, just because sometimes, and it is rare, but if you did this every day throughout FIFA 23, at some point, it's likely you will get a good pack. You can also use the store to go down to your classic packs and use the bronze pack method. Because the bronze packs are so cheap and players are still usable for different types of challenges, these bronze players still have value. So you can open a 750 coin bronze pack and it's likely you will find players with inside which will sell. For those that don't sell, store to your club and you can use them for SBCs later. Gradually over time, you're not guaranteed to profit from every pack, but if you keep on going through this, gradually over time, you'll have a much higher return. And then the final way in which you can earn coins within FIFA 23, this is by far one of the rarest out of everything that we've gone through. This is gifts from EA. Now this actually comes down into two different categories. The first way is through genuine gifts. These are special events that have happened throughout the year. We normally have FUT Birthday where EA will normally gift you something. Whether or not that's going to happen this year, we'll soon see. But these are special occasions where EA will add packs to your club, players to your club, whatever it is. There's other ones which are probably more likely, and this is when EA messes up. They'll add a pack to the store which they shouldn't, and if you're there at the right time, you can buy into it and have a very good time and hopefully be able to profit from it. There's times when they've added SBCs that they shouldn't add. There's times when they've added players to certain people's clubs when they shouldn't have. There's been so many mistakes throughout the year, and it's unlikely for you to profit from every single one of them, but when they happen, just take it and use it because it'll put you in a much better position. This happens so often that I did need to include it as part of this video, but it's nothing that you have control over. Just know that it will happen at some point. But anyway guys, these are all the different ways in which you can earn coins within FIFA 23 Ultimate Team. If you do have any questions about anything, then please feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.